Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second stream of today. We're a little bit late into this map, but we're only 3 minutes in, and this is the first round on Sandal. We're currently watching Metamorphosis versus SENNAAR. My name's Jack. I'm going to be here with Ranke as well. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing very good. How are you?
I'm good.
Lovely. So yeah, what you said, two interesting teams, SENNAAR versus METAMORPHOSIS. SENNAAR playing with Poloseek, Triple F, Normative, Tia, and Revel's King. And on METAMORPHOSIS we are seeing Anywhere, Bon, Katana, Arcane, and My Queen.
Yeah, I believe so. Something my queen, but yeah, yeah, two decent teams. We saw some nice, interesting matches. I heard the first game you guys streamed went on for quite a long time, but anyways, going back into this one, we're seeing Anywhere use an overdrive middle here. Quite a few ODs from the other team as well. We did see Bond use their Paladin OD. But looks like both teams managing to hold on to their flags at the end of the day. Whilst we're doing that intro, the blue side, we're trying to pull a flag as well. But let's see what will happen.
Yep, indeed. Sorry, I'm still wrapping up some things of last one. It was a bit of an hectic switch, but yeah. This can be a really interesting game, to be honest. I wanted to choose this game directly when the lineup was chosen, because I have the feeling that these teams are really close to each other.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, some of these names I know more so than others. I would say maybe the blue side has a better chance of winning this. You can tell as well just from Revis King compared to Katana, he's using Striker where the other team's using Gauss. Probably Striker, if you can aim with it, it is better in terms of damage and efficiency when it comes to the map because of the splash as well. But I won't knock Gauss if you can use it just as well. It's definitely useful. But yeah, both these teams do seem level-headed as of now. Let's see what will occur though. But my bet's on the blue side, to be honest, on SENNAAR.
SENNAAR, okay, interesting. I don't know, to be honest. I would really find it difficult to predict this. I know a bit more players from SENNAAR, so maybe that's why my mind gives them the advantage. But if you look at past results, I don't think I can pick a favorite.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. Time will tell. This format, there's always a change with nades being added, with overdrives. You know, if you can use it efficiently and you can coordinate as a team, you can easily win. We're seeing Katana pull the flag here, and a nice overdrive coming in to heal him. Ooh, lovely grenade from King there, making him 1 HP, but Alkine gonna use his Crusader on the wall, doesn't quite connect, but Bond counter-pulling that flag, not counter-pulling, taking the flag off of his teammate and managing to get it to be the first capture. Overdrive did drop as well, I believe. Who was it? Alkine who took it, or was it?
I didn't notice. Sorry.
I
I
think yeah, it was Alkine. It was Alkine.
Yeah, definitely. This is going to be an interesting game. Metamorphosis indeed in the lead right now. Still 3 minutes on the clock though. I'm getting called out by the chat for leaving last stream a bit too early. Apparently there was a capture in the last 5 seconds.
Naughty, naughty, bro.
Yeah, I missed
How
it.
could you?
I missed it.
How could you?
Yeah, I'm definitely regretting that.
Could have just delayed this one, but you know, it's cool. It's cool.
Maybe I
Nah.
didn't know. I thought it
Yeah,
was
not from
going
the
to be a tie
Matrix.
another round.
But I mean, talking about ties, there's under 3 minutes here. We're seeing my queen with his Viking OD Katana pushing up. Looks like they might be able to get another capture here if they play it correctly. But Normative does have his Ares OD, possibly make something happen, but it's not playing alongside FFF here, so it's gonna be a bit tricky, to say the least. But I don't know if they're gonna win this round after this first capture coming in. But Tia and Police gonna be using both their Viking and Paladin overdrives here. A lot of them are going into a camping position on the red side. Looks like Katana can possibly use his Hunter OD in a good scenario. Overdrive drops. Lovely kill there from my queen, taking out the arrows. He did waste his Viking OD, but could have been worth it, possibly. Katana, I feel like he could have used his Hunter OD. He allowed that pull to happen, but luckily Bond was there. Will Bond get the return? He was eating no repair and a grenade being thrown onto him out of nowhere. And Triple F going to be using an OD, but doesn't quite connect.
Oh, this is going to be jeez, I don't know even what's happening there, but it's a return on the end. Revel's King using a very questionable Hunter OD there, and with that being played like this, it looks like Metamorphosis will win round 1. But what a messy end, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit crazy here, but it is the first round. I'm a bit shocked to see that the blue side are not really communicating as much as we saw from the red side. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Indeed, the the red side played a lot more coordinated, especially in attacks. Um, but yeah, let's see what the second round will bring us here. It's definitely not played yet. A very small difference between the teams. Maybe with an effective tech pulse they can change some things. Although I'm not rooting for tech pulse, of course.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't jinx it, mate. But yeah, it's definitely a shaken match. That's for sure. It's shaken and stirred. But let's see what will happen in the second round. We know that obviously they're going to be playing on Sandal, but do you know what the third and fourth round will be?
Yeah, that will be played on the cross map.
Ooh, yeah, okay, so we got some nice maps being played out today. We got Sandal and Cross, so not too bad. Um, I mean,
Not bad at
but
all.
overall, for this round, I gotta say that FFF. I don't know if he left, but he's just not played a great game today. Like that first round. Like if you can tell from his KD and also his score.
Yeah, KD is really obvious indeed, and only 180 medal points, so not a lot
Yeah,
of
I
assists
don't
as
want to
well.
point. Yeah, I don't want to point anyone out, but I mean, there's something happening here which either we're not seeing or they're not seeing, but they got to communicate and try and sort out their differences, because this is the first round, obviously, of the third major ranking, but it will be leading up to possibly them being knocked out of being able to win this RMR3, which is the most liked one, obviously because of the acid paint. But
Ooh, yeah,
let's
yeah,
see.
yeah. That's it. It's a nice paint indeed. I have to say
Yeah.
though, ending in the red side of the tournament for these teams, very unlikely. You have to play. Nah, I want to say something mean, but you have to play definitely below the skill level these teams are playing to finish in the red side.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Actually, we got a tech pause going on, by the way. So
Okay,
let's
okay.
see real quick what the teams will be. Let me load it up on my screen, because I noticed there's not as many teams now. Every RMR we're getting a little bit less.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not a good look
and
to be honest.
yeah, and the teams are starting to be quite unpredictable. Obviously, we had Pepega win the last RMR2, which was great for the young community. But I don't know if they've got it, like got that oomph they had in that second RMR. If I'm not mistaken, they don't have Bond anymore, which I would say was one of their critical players. Um, and who else did I not have? Pretty sure they lost someone else, but yeah, I don't know. It's quite wait, wait a minute. They don't have they don't have Trend unless he's playing on an old count, but
Oh, I can check
that's
if Trent is on a different team right now. Then we can outlaw
yeah,
the
I'm
possibility
seeing
of an
that.
alt account. Trent.
No, he doesn't seem to be playing this one.
Who I smell out alt account to be honest.
I don't know, maybe. I recognize the name Dirty, but I can't remember who it is. So it's quite intriguing to see why they've changed up their team so much. Because I would say Pepego, the team they had in RMR2 was the strongest team they've ever had. I think I've said that multiple times over different streams.
You're
But
saying that it was stronger than when they had you in the team.
oh yeah, I mean definitely. I mean I'm
Okay, okay.
nothing
Fair
special,
enough.
but
Fair enough.
uh, I mean now we've got teams like Spirit, Lovesick, Waifu,
Mm-hmm.
and Chill Vibe obviously coming back. Chill Vibe in Team Pointers.
Yeah, Chill Up is like a reincarnation indeed of they played Armor 2 as well, but yeah, not really on rails from the start. But last last rounds definitely look promising from them, so they are going to try to get asset as well. And I think even though we only have like 25 teams right now playing, we have a lot more competition on the top. Of course, there's Waifu still, that's probably the best and the fan favorite for the major. But what you said, Chill Vibe, Pepega, good for the English community, to be honest. Lovesick. Um, Interesting teams on the top. The top three is definitely an interesting fight.
Yeah, I mean for sure Waifu are out there. Lovesick I think is definitely another good contender. Chill Vibe, obviously they didn't do too great in the last one. They went up against who was it? Pepega and lost I think. Oh no, Spirit, sorry. But I
Oh,
wanna
yeah,
see
I
if
totally
it's
forgot
this.
about Spirit. Sorry, Spirit.
Yeah,
Also,
like Spirit isn't the same as what it was, so I think if I'm not mistaken, a lot. Let me check real quick. A lot of these, yeah, spirits changed a lot. So spirits turned into lovesick. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy where all these teams are like heading, you know.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
But I'm looking forward to it regardless. I mean, I just played against lovesick in the first stream. But obviously it wasn't streamed, but played against them and they're really strong. So I'd say it's definitely between them, Team Pointers, and Waifu.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's yeah. With team pointers, you mean Chill Vibe.
Yeah, chill vibe. So yeah.
Mate, teams need to
That's-
stop changing names. It's
Yeah,
also for the
they
team
really do.
itself. I think look how we talk about Pepega, and the big thing about Pepega is that they are Pepega for the last how many years? Um,
Uh, at least four, I
and
think.
they have won two RMRs, and that's all. But we talk about it like it's a big team because it has a name in esports. And
I mean,
this
they have come far for what they were
true.
before. They're a very troll team. I mean, I would definitely say when I was in the team, I was probably the trolliest. Trolliest, is that even a word? The cringiest.
Is now a word.
Uh, I'll make it one.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I think they're a bit more motivated now. They're playing a bit more of a strategic game. And you don't really see that in the EN teams. I've noticed they've not really got a game plan going into each game. Um, where Russian teams they seem to have it more a bit under control and that kind of motive to win. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But that's just what I've witnessed and seen.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think yeah, Pepega was really on a trolley road back when you joined. They still won the major rankings with mostly that players.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Got top eight. But
But I
it
feel
was
like they are
nothing.
taking it serious right now, like
Yeah, now
top
they
three
are.
serious,
Yeah.
and it's great.
Which is good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good. I
good for
mean,
the English
I
ones.
even these two teams, I feel like it's gonna be easy for them to get Gladiator. They just got to keep playing, um, and that's it. Really, just rack up your TMR points and then play fairly well in the major. But
Yep, Techbot is over. Nice.
yeah, so Overdrive is dropping here, the first one. This is the second round. First round did go to the blue team. Um, It looks like Anywhere is going to try and go for it. A couple nades being dropped off here, but he manages to take it just in time. And that is an advantage to the winning team as of now.
Just SENNAAR won, or did Metamorphosis won last round, right?
Yeah, Metamorphosis one. Yeah.
Okay. I nearly messed up.
I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe on Cross they can bounce back better and stronger. That's what I'm hoping for their sake. Looks like they got a good attack going on here though, SENNAAR. But Bond doing a good job taking out both the Viking and Paladin fairly by himself.
Yeah, nice solo defense there. Um, but yeah, indeed, Cross is a whole different map, so maybe it's more a map for a team like SENNAAR.
It's quite possible. I mean,
SENNAAR,
every team's got their map.
yeah, definitely, and way too many teams have Highland as their map. SENNAAR,
It's
is
the
it a
death
name
of me,
change or
Highland.
not?
Which?
SENNAAR.
I don't know to be honest. No idea.
Okay. I'm looking at old games now. I'm wanting to know it now.
I mean, could check out old streams. Ooh, looks like Bon is gonna take the overdrive. No, they don't. It's gonna be left for Oopski. And a lot of these players do have overdrives now. Both Eruses, both Hunters, and obviously the Viking on the red side.
Oh, it was Aurora Academy.
Oh, is that who they are?
Yeah. Okay. It's such a different name. This is what I mean with name changes, but I have ranted about this for way too many streams.
It's true. It's true. Hopefully not this one as well, though.
Nah, I will save it for another one.
In a
Okay.
couple of days.
With that detective story out of the way, we can finally see this great attack here by Metamorphosis. Look at the OD from anywhere. Triple F though,
We.
with a nice cruise OD, dealing loads of damage. I have to say that Crusader combo with grenades now is the combo to look forward for. Where was that OD from
Yeah.
Normative? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
It
I
just,
mean, just kind of went out of the window, didn't it?
yeah, he did a magical
And
trick with that OD.
can't lie, Bon is doing a good job on Paladin here.
Yep, definitely. OD box in the middle, and Bond can do an even more amazing job by securing that OD.
We launched. Boy, no, the fellow on the red side got taken out instantly after using their Paladin Overdrive. And Revel's King is trying to do damage to Katana. They will take them out. They're no repair though. But Lupski is there with their Viking Overdrive along with Blonichka. Um, possibly able to take on these 1v1s, but it's looking like the blue side has a bit more of an offense coming in and able to win that one. I don't know. It's a bit interesting to me, to say the least, to see the red team struggling. SENNAAR against Metamorphosis. I would have expected them to be the better players.
Um, yeah, yeah. To be honest, we we did, but Metamorphosis is surprising us quite a bit.
It's good. Yeah.
They are doing good so far, definitely. Once again in the lead. We have to take a look at Cross though before we can know it for certain, but they are doing everything they need to do for. And talking about Metamorphosis, to be honest, like they had some really good momentum in this uh, summer major season. Like last major rankings, they were in third and fourth place shared
Yeah.
third to five. Is it right? But the same as your old team Vega, they were just under that one. So they played a really good
Oh
rankings.
yeah.
While the rankings before they were absolutely nowhere. But they really progressed only this major, and yeah, let's see what the limit is. But definitely a team to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what will happen with these teams which aren't the best in the game, but they are progressing slowly because eventually out of the blue that you're just gonna see that they've popped off and stuff like that. And I know players. I remember playing with players which have hardly even touched sport, and they came onto our Discord call and we're obviously trolling them or whatnot. But these days they're winning like paints like acid and champion and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just willpower to learn and whatnot. And especially if you find a good team and they're able to teach you the ropes, then you're easily going to be able to win yourself some achievements and your team.
Yep, yep, definitely. And a team like Metamorphosis shows that you can find a good team, but you can also create a good team. Just with some skilled players. But the team leader anywhere, I don't know. Does he have alt accounts? I don't think so. Um, but he has never won a major or won a paint or something. He just made a good team only in this rankings, and that shows that indeed with the amount of willpower, it's possible, definitely. And if Metamorphosis will stick to each other, they will get a paint like 100%.
No doubt about that. I mean, especially with the way they're playing now. Sorry if you hear a bit of ruffling with my mic. Seems like my cat wants to be on stream again. But I mean they're playing really well. I mean, two captures here. Bonner's yet again shown his advancements on the map, shown his control alongside with his team. So they definitely got some communication goals here, and they're completing them to a T. So it's looking good for them. But oh, sorry, Esther, please, my microphone. But they're still crossed, like you said, anywhere using a nice OD, wiping out players in their way, and also allowing them to pull the flag here. But I don't know. It looks like cross is out the window for the red side, but there's still two more rounds, right?
Yeah, yeah. Depending on how SENNAAR does, of course. If Metamorphosis wins the next round, it will be only 3.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. There's Paladin over here from the red side. An overdrive box is dropping. He's trying to deal damage to anywhere, which is a good strategy from him. He has no repair. It looks like the Viking's gonna try and go for it, but the Gauss does lock onto him, making him no repair. There's 1 minute and 20 seconds left, so let's see what will happen here. They got normative with an Eris overdrive. He's gonna have to use but it looks like FFF is going the wrong way here. And Alkine is pulling the flag at the same time. Even I didn't see it. Well, Relva's my king. Yes, he does get the return, but he flips in the meantime. Manages to unflip, but then he selfs by mistake, I presume. It looks like it's going to be an easy win for them at the end of the day, innit? And while saying that, um, Cross will be our next map, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll just double check here. Also looks like I believe the Sakura event or whatever that event was called, it looks like it's over now. Players have got their prizes, so be sure to check that out obviously after the stream. We're look at getting into this cross map. So it's currently 2-0 for Metamorphosis. If I hope I'm saying their name right. But we shall see. We shall see. They're just waiting on the link now. Possible last round, but um,
Okay.
yeah. Let's go. But anyways,
Third round for me.
waiting on that last battle, and we got it. So here we go. What's your expectation going into this? Do you think we're gonna see a win or a loss from Metamorphosis?
Okay, interesting. Metamorphosis, I feel like they can win this. Because last round was won with a pretty big difference, I have to say.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, the last round was definitely a lot better than the first round from them. But let's see indeed. Yeah, just real quick whilst resetting. Just be right back, Renke, but
Yep.
I'll be here in a second.
No worries at all. Yeah, this will be a show, guys, this third round. Let me get the right screen in front of you guys. Okay, this fourth round, or third round, I have to say, is going to be interesting. I have to say, SENNAAR needs a win to continue to the fourth round. But it's a team that can win. It's a team with skilled players. METAMORPHOSIS, though, had a really good first and second round. 9 minutes to go here in this third round. They are starting, yeah, fairly calmly, I have to say. Tia though is pulling right now. And will this be the first capture all game long for SENNAAR? That will definitely make this battle really interesting. And how good is SENNAAR on cross? Bon here can pull for Metamorphosis, no health left though. This can be a great attack though. Katana getting supported by anywhere but not able to stay alive. Look at Poluseek as well, using a Viking OD for defense. He can make it a use and take. This looks promising for SENNAAR that is able to play a very nice round here on the cross map. Poluseek immediately using again. Kane there with a nice ricocheting OD. Triple F will be able to capture the flag here. SENNAAR with the third capture on the board. SENNAAR is a different team on this map, I have to say. Poluseek using a nice Viking OD here. Just wiping down a few players, giving Tia some space as well to pull the potentially fourth flag. Although that was a bit too opportunistic maybe. Tia here pulling the fourth flag. OD box dropping here as well. Anywhere they're doing a use and take. Nicely done by him, but the problem is that Triple F is still pulling this flag. SENNAAR will be able here to get a fourth flag on the board. Two minutes on the clock here. And another OD box dropping as well. For Kane. But no, SENNAAR is a different team on this map, and I'm curious about how METAMORPHOSIS will play next round. Because they need to step up if they want to. Yeah, they only need a tie next round to secure the win, just like in this round. But they need to step up. They need to give a bit more pressure to SENNAAR. So with a 4-0 score in this round, that means that we have an overall score of 2 wins for METAMORPHOSIS. And 1 win, just this win, for SENNAAR. So that means that we will have to play a 4th round. And if SENNAAR wins this one again, we will get into tiebreakers. Okay, the fourth and potentially final round starting right now. It all depends on Metamorphosis, to be honest. If they can get a tie here, they have won this round. So they have every opportunity here to win this round. They had a nice advantage as well. But last round, SENNAAR surprised us all here. Down to 8 minutes here. We can see Metamorphosis playing very defending, to be honest. It's a bit of a boring round. But they just don't want to lose. That's very obvious. Polisic here taking a very nice Viking OD. That can be a threat for Metamorphosis in the future. Triple F with great OD here. Tia with an attack. Repair kit coming in, but not able to stay alive because of those grenades. And Metamorphosis now surviving another attack. But this doesn't look hopeful for the next 6 minutes. There will be a mistake made or something like that. It's very difficult to hold the 0 with only defense. You'll need some offense to be able to defend good in tanky online. With defending, you're mostly close to each other in the base, and ODs get even more effective when you're close to each other. So, and of course, without map control, you will miss overdrive boxes, like right now happening. Polisic picking up that Viking OD for SENNAAR. Bond pulling a nice flag here for Metamorphosis. Arcane though, he's able to take over anywhere. Can he get a quick return? No, he can't. He is going for the offense. Polisic and My Queen both using a Viking OD and both knocking each other out. And that return has not been secured yet, so this looks like a first capture for SENNAAR. Very messy gameplay by both of the teams. Flag still in a tricky position. Beyond Toshka now taking that flag, but Arcane will be able to return. And Metamorphosis really getting, getting close to losing there, but making a return possible. Down to the last 4.5 minutes. And with this score, Metamorphosis is winning the match. But it's SENNAAR that's definitely the better team on this map. Anywhere picking up a crucial OD box. Tia here pulling the flag for SENNAAR. This can be the moment the game is getting a decisive score. But look at Anywhere though, using an Ares OD. Swag My Queen picking up a Viking OD. Full offense for that return, but look at Triple F. With a crazy OD. Yeah, it looks like this will be the first capture for SENNAAR. That means that we will get to tiebreakers once again, 2 streams in a row. Although there's of course still 2 minutes here for Metamorphosis to make it a tie. Let's see if Metamorphosis can do something here in the last minute. Bon and Arcane pushing in. Anywhere can maybe use an OD here that is dropping at the moment to support Katana and Bon. That's exactly what Arcane is Anywhere is doing. But it's not enough to make a capture. They are just not able to get a flag out of the base. Arcane flipping himself as well. So that means that we will go to tiebreakers. I didn't expect that after round 3, to be honest. Or after round 2, I should say. Metamorphosis was very close to winning the whole game, but SENNAAR really came to life on this map. And the thing is, that Metamorphosis has chosen this map. Or at least they did not cross this map off. No pun intended. So that means that they didn't say no to this map. That's how this format is. People are just able to say no to maps until one map stays. And Metamorphosis didn't mind Cross, apparently. But I think they do mind Cross right now, because SENNAAR is making an insane comeback on this map. So let's get over to tiebreakers. The 5th round starting right now. On the same map, so no interruptions. Maybe attack paths, that depends of course. I think the teams that ask for a technical pause or a reset, but is waiting for it to be confirmed. Yeah, I think it's just a reset. Nice. So the situation we're currently in is the winning team for this round is winning the whole game, and SENNAAR surprised us with 2 wins in a row in the 3rd and the 4th round. And they look like the better team on this map, so it's going to be a really interesting one. Metamorphosis. Yeah, I thought they would be able to win this round. This in round 3, it looked really promising for Metamorphosis, but on this map, SENNAAR has come alive, and it's a different team. Oh, D-box dropping right now. And it will be Katana picking that one up. Good for Metamorphosis. Let's see if they can use it effectively as well. Okay, near pulling the flag, nicely done. Is Bond now taking over? And this Metamorphosis that has possibility to capture the first flag here. Polisic here using an aggressive Viking OD. Look at that Arrows OD here from SENNAAR as well. Great attack, but Katana with a nice Hunter OD securing the defense here. I have to say Metamorphosis is doing a good job this round. Flag in the lead. They can focus on defense now just like they did in last round. Still 6 minutes to go here. Tia pulling this flag. Using his Paladin OD, but it just run out, so that's not the capture. SENNAAR is a bit struggling, but they still have 6 minutes to make it a tie. Still 5 minutes to go in this one. Anywhere you're using a great OD, but not able to make it to use and take. That is going to cost Metamorphosis here. But we're down to the last 4 minutes, so Metamorphosis hasn't been doing a good job here in this round. Finally, though, having some momentum on this map, because they were really struggling here. Ooh, look at Tia there, getting away. SENNAAR missing, Metamorphosis is missing an OD there. And we are back to a tie. Let's see who will win this round. Still 3 minutes to go. Shrek my queen using a nice use and take here with the Viking, giving Katana a lot of space to pull this flag. A promising attack by Metamorphosis, but Policy with a fairly easy return there. Back to yeah, back to the drawing board for Metamorphosis. 1.5 minute to go. SENNAAR as well, 1.5 minute to go to create and capture. Maybe they are quite happy with a tie, you know, and just fight it out in the 6th round. But I can't really imagine that. These teams definitely want more than another round being played. They want to win it here. Both teams are really close, but is SENNAAR making a comeback? Shrek my queen using an OD here for defense. Down to the last 40 seconds right now. Okay guys, 6th round coming up, a 2nd overtime round, because this round once again did not have a decisive score, or once again this is actually the first time we have seen a draw. But yeah, both teams giving it their all. And let's see what the 6th round will bring us. Yeah, that's a good point, Jericho. Almost 2 games with 6 rounds. But just one is enough, to be honest. I don't mind an overtime, but we have had a lot of overtimes this round. Let's see if one of the teams is able to win here this round. It's SENNAAR with an epic comeback story. It's METAMORPHOSIS fighting back last round and getting the first capture. And this round we will see it happen. At least probably. Maybe we will see another tie. It's METAMORPHOSIS once again catching the first OD, and it's once again Katana catching the first overdrive. Still 7 minutes to go in this battle. I have to say this round there is not happening a lot, to be honest. Maybe the players are as exhausted as I am. Everyone is playing really carefully. It's METAMORPHOSIS now with an attacks. My queen using an OD. Anywhere assistant with a nice Ares OD. I don't know who used that cruise OD, but I think it was Triple F, but at least it was a miss. Akane, can he take this flag over? Yes, he will, but not able to stay alive as well. It's very nicely defended here by SENNAAR, to be honest. Giving METAMORPHOSIS absolutely no opportunity. At the other side we can see Tia once again using an OD. Brion Toshka with a nice OD, but look at Akane! Wiping down any chances of this attack. We can see Bon once again attacking. using his Paladin OD, but he's on his own, so not the most useful overdrive. SENNAAR picking up that OD box there that was dropping. I don't know which player, because they knocked down simultaneously. Or at the same time, or however you say that. It was I don't know. Oh, Bouillon Tosca. That's an overdrive, so it was the average player for SENNAAR. A Kane here pulling this flag, not able to stay alive. Still no captures being made this round. It starts to look like this will be a tie as well. Also, still 3 minutes on the clock. Brian Toshka with a use and take. Supporting Triple F and Tia with his pull. Triple F able to drop down low on health though. So Arcane potentially returning this one. Polushik with a nice Viking OD, wiping down players left and right. But it's still a return for Metamorphosis. They played well on that defense. Yeah, Master, we have been in a situation like this in a very controversial game. A few rankings ago, but they just kept it going. So there's never been a tie, but there have been games that were purposely being tied for a lot of rounds in a row. And yeah, we just keep them going. I think eventually one of them get bored. But yeah, what Yarakov says, this format doesn't allow draw, so there has to be a winner. Yeah, I hope we are not going to break that record today, Yarakov. But yeah, 7th round coming up in a minute. Although there are still possibilities for a capture here with Tia and Triple F. Revis kicking with a Viking OD. Stunning one player. That's not enough. a good attack here by Metamorphosis, but there is no time left. So with that being said, let's move over to round 7. The third tiebreakers round coming up right now. So once again, a winner takes all. Last round we haven't seen any captures, but this round it maybe is different. So there we go. First OD has been catched by Metamorphosis once again. Third time in a row they are catching the OD at the start, but yeah, they have not been able to really use that one. Maybe it will be different this round. We are still waiting for that decisive score. In this trailer of a match, to be honest, because it's an entertaining match. It's just that it's very late in the evening, so my energy is starting to get a bit low, but we are definitely watching a very interesting match here. SENNAAR starting aggressive here with Tia pulling that flag, but no capture possibilities. Once again, Metamorphosis really well defending. Really defending well, I should say, of course. Kane here with an interesting pull anywhere. Can he take over? Is he able to stay alive? Delay the opportunity for a return? No, he isn't. And it's SENNAAR returning that one. Toolbers, we are watching the 7th round, so the 3rd overtime round. Good to have you here. Let's see what this attack will bring us here with Bond and Kane. Once again, no opportunities. Beyond and Toshka going for a use and take here, dealing loads of damage as well. And we are slowly moving to the 4th overtime round. If it gets to another round, I have to quickly get a cup of coffee, to be honest, because I need some fuel to continue here. Probably the players as well. But maybe we do not reach another round because it's Triple F pulling a flag, and this looks promising here for SENNAAR. Triple F only doesn't have speed boost. Oh, he has it again. I thought they surprised for now, but I missed something, I think. Probably the sleep in my eyes. But there's Triple F here pulling the flag. And this is the first capture we have seen in a long time. SENNAAR currently in the lead. Can they keep up for 3 minutes? anywhere is able to pick up that OD box from Metamorphosis. This can be crucial time for Metamorphosis here. If you're tuning in, just tuning into the stream, or if you have been watching the whole stream long, this can be the end of a match that is going on for more than 1.5 hours, and it was just supposed to to go on for 40 minutes. We have seen a lot more rounds than expected. Bon now pulling, not able to stay alive though. My queen now trying to continue, using an OD, knocking down 2 players. He has the space to pull here, 1.5 minute, and he is going to capture. And we are back to a tie, guys. What Tuber's saying, you better hope they keep the result like this, or you have a long night. It looks like we will have a long night today. Or tonight. It's already quite late, I have to say. But let's prepare for an 8th round. Because I don't see a capture being made here in the last minute. Reveals King there doing some parkour in pro battles. And there we go, 8th round. Because once again these teams are not able to get a decisive score on the board. Two seconds and the screen will be back to the match, guys. It's Katana picking up that first OD box. Quickly have to change a few things here. Okay, 8th round starting. Yeah, we have seen one tech pass. It was between round 2 and round 3. Just before we were starting on this map. But it seems like that has been hours ago. It has been an hour ago already, as well. Yo, Locke. How are you doing? Yeah, we're currently in the 4th overtime round, so the 8th round in total. Last 3 rounds has been a tie, and SENNAAR has made a good comeback in round 3 and round 4, and they are still fighting for the win here in the 8th round. Toshka here pulling this flag. Or not pulling this flag. Mate, I'm getting too tired. Using his OD, Revolt is pulling the flag. Toshka can immediately use again, but it's a bit too late. He drops down to pull this flag. But it's not going to work out. This is definitely going to be a return here for Metamorphosis. Good to hear you, Locke. Good to hear that. It's good to have you all in chat, guys, because I need some things to talk about. I've been waffling here for nearly 2 hours. Or nearly 3 hours, because I did the last stream as well, so... I'm not used to talk for so long. To be honest. But this match is giving, yeah, it's giving final vibes, to be honest. They don't want to take any risks, play it slowly, and especially don't want to give up. He went for dinner, Locke. But that has been like an hour ago. Yeah, just talk about struggles and something, yeah. But I don't want to make it a podcast, you know? I want to keep it game related. He knew, indeed, Jericho. Nah, he didn't knew. But it's a crazy game, that's for sure. Let's see, once again we can see a nice attack here by Metamorphosis. OD's flying in. The Ares overdrives. It's Bon right now pulling, but he's not able to stay alive. Flag is in a tricky position though. Let's move over there. So, there we go. Bon here picking up the flag once again, but Toshka will be able to return here. OD box being picked up in the meantime. I think it was Polyseek picking that one up. Yeah, that's the thing, Toolbers. I don't think they are doing it on purpose because they are actually playing a bit, you know? Tia is pulling here. Oh, not able to stay alive. But you start to think it's... it is something special tonight. Tia here with a nice attack. But Katana with a lovely Hunter OD there, securing the defense. Jericho. I don't know. I think it has something to do with my hate for Highland indeed. I hate Highland for exactly this reason. Ties and even more ties, but we are seeing it in cross right now. If I was playing for this long, I would lose my brain cells as Stoodbird. Mate, I can imagine. I don't think I have ever played Thank You Line so focused in a row as these players have. But no, they are still playing really focused and they don't want to give it up. Beyond Toshka once again with the use and take. We are down to the last minute here already. 8 rounds in. Okay, guys. You're up for round 9? I don't know. But it's still happening. Even if we are ready for it or not. now we have loads of finals head-on cross paranormal, and this is something very rare to see so many ties in a row. So I understand your point, but this is actually never happening. So no, luckily this is not an issue we normally have. It's a drawish map for sure, but having so many draws in a row is rare, even with the regulations we currently have. Bro, guys, I don't know what to say anymore. 9th round, let's go. Let's keep a bit of energy here in. I am struggling to stay awake because it's very late, to be honest. TR here pulling a flag. This can look promising. Lovely overdrive by Revel's King as well. Triple F coming in with an OD. But Lucas anywhere. That is definitely going to secure a return. Although, Beyond Toshka will be on time. Polusic using his Viking OD as well. I think every OD has been used by now. Look at Katana with that Hunter. He can definitely secure the return with that OD. Is Brilliant Toshka currently pulling? My Queen giving it everything going for this return, but Triple F with a nice shot. I don't know if it was a combo shot, but it dealt load of damage. Real skiing with the use and take their stunning 2 players. He's playing an insane game here, and this is how SENNAAR is securing a capture. We still have 6 minutes to go, but this is the first capture we have seen in definitely in 2 rounds or something like that. Again here pulling for METAMORPHOSIS, trying to make it a tie. But yeah, it's not letting that happen so far. Mate, when this match is over, I am getting myself a nice glass of water and some crisps and watch a movie or something for a few minutes. Then go to bed because it's already extremely late. This match, yeah, has been a bit longer than expected. But there is light on the end of the tunnel right now. It looks like SENNAAR has been able to capture a flag, but there are still 5 minutes, of course, to make the tie. I think this is the first time that I'm actually rooting for a game to end. Because, mate, I'm actually struggling to stay awake. This match definitely deserves an Oscar, or definitely some kind of Guinness Book of Records thingy. But no, I have seen enough of Tanky today. Again, once again, pulling is brilliant Toshka that feels the need to use an OD for defense. Look at my queen here using a Viking OD can be crucial in this attack. But grenades are flying in. Triple F with a good spawn, dealing loads of damage. No, indeed, not a record yet, but probably record for this summer major. Not only this rankings, but the whole summer major. But not of all time. You're definitely right. Again, currently once again pulling. I'm starting to feel for METAMORPHOSIS though, if you lose this round. After being in the lead in the first 2 rounds. And then having scored 4 ties in a row. It would hurt to give this one up. You can see Politic using an offensive overdrive. I don't understand that one, to be honest. If I was SENNAAR, I would just keep my ODs for defense. He is pulling this flag though, but Bon will be able to return. Yeah, Rakov, yeah. Curious about GeoVibes this tournament though. It's looking promising for them. And Spirit is, I think, in a bit less of a good momentum right now. Definitely GeoVibe has potential to win this armor, but so does a lot of other teams. We have talked about it with Jack when the stream started, but it has been an hour and a half ago. We are seeing a standoff right now. It's still a minute, and my heart is beating and racing again because I feel like we are going to see a 5 second before the timer hits 0 return. Still a minute on the clock. Metamorphosis doesn't really have ODs to go for a return. But yeah, let's see what this will bring us. Okay guys, my Discord crashed, but I think you guys can still hear me. But I'm stuck on a loading screen. Let me wait until I hear myself on the stream. Okay, it still works. Nice. Guys, thank you so much for sticking to this long stream. We have been live for 2 hours with this one, 3 hours of this day. But it is SENNAAR winning on the end. Amazing comeback by them. They needed a few rounds extra to secure this comeback, but they have proven themselves as the better team. Metamorphosis, yeah, it's hurt me to see this for them after so many hours. But a lot of rounds to come back from this in the next tournament, in the next rounds of this tournament. We will be back not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, with the second round of the Summer Major Rankings 3. Hope to see you there. Thank you all for the support for this extremely long stream. And hope to see you there. Have a good night.